Why is it that it always seems that the really colorful spiders and tarantulas are old worlds? I'm thinking like P. metallicas, OBTs, the C. nonchorums, the B. cimaroxygorums. The list goes on and on. I wonder if there was an entry level old world tarantula that had some really cool colors. I wonder. Sorry. I'm Jay. This is Jay's Cryptic Creatures. Come on, let's learn something together. Who doesn't love a blue tarantula? The Monocentropus balfouri is a striking example. A really unique tarantula for a number of reasons, both from the colors and the patterns, as well as some of its unique behaviors. The blues that they sport are quite a bit different than that of a P. metallica or a C. noncharum or a B. cimaroxygorum. It's more of a grayish, navy-ish, kind of hard to explain, and spoiler, it's kind of hard to show up on camera as well. Um, they are sexually dimorphic. I'll put two different images here of what a male M. balfouri looks like, as well as the female, and you can see mainly on the carapace the difference in that blue coloration. I got my girl back in late June of 2022 from Steve at Arachnoid Den. I did purchase a sexed female from him as a young juvenile. So she's probably going on 4-ish years old now. So enough with this. Let's go to talk about the enclosure, get the girl moved over, and discuss her husbandry. All right. So this girl is going to be going into a medium-sized critter keeper. The dimensions of this enclosure is about 12 inches long, just under 8 inches deep, and 8 inches tall. Um, Highlights about this build, you'll notice the soil is our standard soil mixture. That is Reptisoil, vermiculite, and some sphagnum moss. I keep this soil a little bit drier than most of the spiders. Not as dry as, say, a GBB, but still dry. Also included here is something I don't normally do, but this enclosure has this pretty cool spider wood inside of it, along with some fake plants, mainly to promote the extensive webbing that this species does. And then we also have the water bowl in there. Now, this species has been known to dig as well as web. My girl has, typically just done the webbing, but the soil does allow some digging room in there as well if she decides that she wants to dig all of a sudden. Okay, that's about it for the enclosure. All right, so here is the star of this episode, if you will. Here is my female Monocentropus balfouri. Looking incredible, as always, to be fair. Had a molt not too long ago. Um, Again, this species is pretty unique to the island of Socotra, and that's found just off the coast of Yemen. As with Old World, no urticating hairs. However, more potent venom than a New World. Will not, won't kill you, but it will certainly ruin your day. So we want to make sure we take the necessary precautions. So let's get this girl moved over, and then we'll continue our discussion. Also, do note the extensive webbing that we've done here, or she's done here. All right, let's get this moved over. We got a couple different catch cups off to the side here, and without further ado, let's do this. We'll go backwards this time. All right. Here's that beautiful girl. Let's get her in here before she decides to boogie. So we'll spot check her in a little bit after a couple weeks or so, and I'll show you the extent of the webbing that she has going on. Some other things to discuss about the species. I find it to be slower growing, which isn't a bad thing, especially if you're getting into old worlds for the first time. Along with being slower growing, doesn't get huge, maybe 7 inches or so. And probably more important is the temperament has been phenomenal. My girl seems to be pretty chill, never a threat posture or anything like that. Even during that rehousing, she was not defensive in any sort of capacity. She's staying in the reptile room, so temperatures are going to be between 72 and 82, depending on the time of year. And then kind of the last cool thing to note is this is one of only a handful of tarantulas that have been successfully kept as communal in captivity, but also, let's get her back in here. But also have been observed communally out in nature. A quick search on YouTube, you'll find tons of people that have kept these communally and have been very successful with that. Obviously, I have this one right here. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll also keep communally, but only time will tell. All right, let's wrap this video up and let this girl settle on in. All right, that was a pretty smooth rehousing. I thought it was kind of funny how she kind of like went in reverse into the cup, but each rehousing is slightly different for a litany of different reasons. Filming this, it's been a couple of weeks since the actual rehousing. I can say that she's gotten quite busy. There's webs all over the place, really turning the new enclosure into her own, if you will. Like I said earlier, I really love this species, and I would definitely put it, in the beginner old world category. Nothing but ease of caretaking, handling, not physically handling, but just feeding, maintenance, etc. Never's given much of an issue, never a threat posture, etc., etc. Really, really like how this girl has been growing along. Let me know if you keep M. balfouris either individually or in a communal. I'd love to hear about what your experience has been like. With all this being said, please like, subscribe, and we can continue to learn about tarantulas, snakes, tegus, reptiles, centipedes, and other cryptic creatures together. Until next time.